Good day, everyone. It is Friday. Friday is probably my least favorite day of the week, if I'm being entirely honest with you. Especially when I have work. But luckily today I don't have work. So rather than complaining, I'm going to be making an omelet. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it. With, of course, my usual Shimshon flair and humor. A lot of people tend to laugh at my misery. Also, sorry that it's been a while. I intended to make more videos as of recent, but, got busy packing because we're going to be moving to another apartment that is exactly the same as this one, just on a higher floor. And, stuff's been busy, working on commissions and stuff, so. But here I am now. It's not as big as a gap as it was with the last time there was a really big pause where it was maybe 5 months. Nope, this time I think it's about a month or 3 weeks or whatever. Well, you guys get an episode sooner than later. So, welcome back and thank you for joining me on today's episode of Cooking with Shimshon. If you guys like what you see, go ahead and drop a like. If you hate me and hope that I die sometime soon, go ahead and dislike the video. Alright, now here's the goddamn deal. So what I went and did is I went ahead and kind of shaved this apple off real quick. Now if any of you guys know, there's actually an onion, but there's a reason I'm calling it an apple, and we're gonna find that out. When you eat an apple, what does it taste like? It tastes sweet, right? Just like this onion's going to, because we're going to candy this onion by frying, well, not frying it, but just kind of searing it with sugar, though. You see, that's the twist. This omelet's not just any ordinary omelet. This thing is going to be salty and sweet. It's going to be good, and we're using pure cane sugar, the good sugar, not that bleached Michael Jackson white man sugar. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys are ready for this, because this is about to get lit. Alright, so in the midst of that word edit, I went ahead and cut up the onion, or as we call the ogre, since onions are like ogres, they have layers. But I went ahead and cut up the onion, and I went ahead and put it in the pan. Now we just gotta wait for it to heat up a little bit. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna actually throw in some of that good old. Actually, no, don't season it just yet. Don't season it just yet. Just let it sit there like a misbehaved child. Just have this thing in timeout, okay? And then when it starts getting hot enough, then you add the sugar. Okay? There we go. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, y'all, so you know that the onions are ready when you're crying you just watched Grave of the Fireflies 6 times on dub. Or you just watched the Titanic and you're kind of laughing your ass off at how it ended. I'll never let go, Jack. Actually, let's go anyway. God damn, I love the Titanic. Anyway, now is a good time to put the sugar in. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay? Okay. Now, naturally, people would usually say put in a certain amount. I don't say put in a certain amount. Just don't put too much. You'll know when it's enough. When you hear the souls of your ancestors whispering, that is enough, my child. Sprinkle, not too much. We're not going to put this whole thing of sugar in there, alright? There we go. For the rest of the sugar, I'm going to put this thing right back. Don't tell my sister I did this. Alright? And now we're just going to let it sit for a little longer. Meanwhile, that's sitting some more. Let me see if I can find this watermelon knife in here. There we go. Okay. We're going to cut these mushrooms open, because we're going to need these mushrooms for this omelet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a pretty good cut, down. Boom. See? There we go. Boom, boom, boom. You don't know, I just did a Final Fantasy pose. I'm kind of ashamed of myself, but not enough to not do it again. You gotta make sure that you wash these off, you know what I'm saying? Because mushrooms are dirty. They're dirtier than the search history of most teenage high schoolers at this point in time. Now that these mushrooms have been cleansed of their sins, it is time to go ahead and drop them into the frying pan, along with this garlic that we have in here. Did I say garlic? Excuse me. I meant this apple that we have in here. We're just going to let that cook alongside it for a little bit longer. We're also going to be using the same pan for with the omelet. so that way it gets all the juices from the fruits and the vegetables and the mushrooms and the souls of the orphans that have gone into this pan. You just like, move it around a bit, make it look like you actually know what you're doing for a bit, and then give it like a few minutes. Or you can increase the temperature, which I wouldn't exactly say to do, but I mean, I wouldn't tell you guys to do it. I might do it myself. So just let that sit for a little bit, and I'll see you in a moment. Once you look at that, that just looks super amazing right now. And it's all like liquidy and stuff, so it's like, when you use the other kind of sugar, I noticed that it gets real brown and stuff. But you see, when you use the real sugar that's screaming like a whole bunch of Spanish words at me right now, you get the good outcome. There we go. I call this the happy ending of sugar burning, okay? HESB, alright? HESB. Remember that. Now, it's time to get down to the eggs. Awesome, so now we have our eggs, and that's special thanks to Alexis here, my little buddy, who's provided them for me. Not exactly voluntarily, but she has no choice. You're a stuffed animal, you don't get a say, okay? So we're gonna have to beat these eggs like they stole something. You guys already know what I was initially gonna say, but that joke's already been done. And yes, I used 5 eggs. Please don't get mad at me for I'm a growing boy. There's a lot of vegetables. I want to have a lot of egg with it, you know what I mean? So, what I like to do is I like to season my egg. Meanwhile, it's in the bowl. Much to Isaiah's disapproval, I'm going to be using this adobo that's been autographed by my uncle, who is in Georgia now. I miss you so much, Uncle. Here we go. Not too much, not too little though. Not too much, not too little though. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but this thing is giving off like mad adobo fumes right now. Now with the adobo in there, thank you, Alexis. Now with the adobo in there, we're going to go ahead and pour the egg into the pan. See that? Check that out. It looks so perfect already. It might look like I should have cut the stuff up, but I mean, where's the fun in that? I don't cut up the stuff when I cook it, okay? It's a good day to not be dying at the hands of the Chinese mafia. Anyways, meanwhile we wait for our eggs to, cook. We hit 700 subscribers, y'all. Hey, let's give me a hand. I worked hard for these 700 subscribers. Hey, yeah. Okay, it's okay, calm down. So, I would like to give a special thanks to all of you subscribers. I'm not going to call anyone individually out right now because I do not have a script. And if I leave anyone out, then I'm going to feel bad. And if I feel bad, then y'all are going to feel bad. And if y'all feel bad, then I'm going to feel even worse, and then my self-esteem is going to drop way lower than it ought to. So I'm not going to do that. I'm giving you all a special thanks, including the people in my Discord server, which if you want to join, there's a link down low in the description. And also thanks to the followers on Twitter. A lot of you guys have been kind of showing up on the channel, and I really appreciate it. You guys are the realest and the most fun, actually, as a matter of fact. Like, you guys make what I do a lot more fun. So in the comment section, if you guys can go clink, because we're about to get this drink. It's not alcoholic, don't worry. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. I'm not about that illegal stuff. Romans 13:1, you know what I'm saying? Haha. Let it overflow. It didn't overflow enough. Well, here we go. That's some good stuff. Anyways, yeah, let me check on these reports. Nope, not ready to flip or anything. Yeah, it's been a nice long walk. It's been a couple of years since I started taking YouTube seriously and whatnot. And even though it's kind of like died down a bit, and the urge to really make videos has kind of died down a bit, I still want to make videos. I still want to keep doing it. Actually, I kind of want to get back into it for real. Because it's really fun just uploading more than just music and stuff like that, and just, you guys enjoying yourselves. And then when people message you and they're like, I'll watch your video, it really lifted up my day and stuff, that really touches me, because I know personally, my experience with most people is negative, so usually nobody lifts up my day. So to know that I'm able to lift up somebody else's day, it makes my heart melt. As a matter of fact, I've had to go to the hospital quite a few times to fix my melting heart. As a matter of fact, it's quite serious at this point. I can feel the heart melting already. It burns. Or it could be acid reflux. I mean, I don't know. I know my channel hasn't exactly been like a lot of other people's where they started channel and like 2 days later they already had their like first 2,000 subs, or like the next week they got like 1 million. But I like my channel being humble, you know what I mean? It's nice. You get to deal with people, they're pretty tight-niche, of course. And you know, the supporters are pretty constant, and a lot of you guys have actually been here almost since I started, or like, you know, just subscribed and then just like kept around and actually watched the videos, which to me, I really appreciate. Now, I feel lucky if I get a video or make a video that even reaches 100 views or whatever. But, you know, those of you guys that actually stick around and watch, I really super appreciate you. I love you. If you want to finish the heart, you can definitely do that. As you can see, it's over the glass. Go ahead and, if you want to take a picture of that and, like, you know, finishing the heart over the screen and, like, upload it to social media with a hashtag 700 shims, then, we can, you know, you can do that. I'll definitely repost, I'll be giving you guys special shout-outs and whatnot in the future. But, thank you so damn much, okay? To my family, to my friends, to my supporters, because you guys are all differently classed, trust me. I keep everyone separate. But to all of you, thank you so gosh darn much, okay? I can't express it enough. You guys are super cool people, and you made a wise decision, because I am a super cool person too, so. Let's get back to the food, alright? I'm not trying to get too mushy. I probably should have lined this with oil first, but it's not that big a deal. I mean, it's a big boy omelet, you know what I'm saying? Any bits that are okay, so we're gonna have to let that sit just a little longer, it seems. Just look at that so far. It looks beautiful. This is like the most amazing omelet I've ever seen, and I'm saying that ironically because it looks like somebody just tossed their cookies into a frying pan. But it's not about presentation here. It's about getting that good ass flavor. Am I right, guys, or am I right? Well, I couldn't find any black pepper, but I did find this garlic powder. And if you guys know me, garlic powder is one of my favorite things on this planet. Aside from Jamaican beef patties and the screams of my enemies. Not too much, but not too little. You know how it is. Also, I don't know if you guys can see this right now, but I have a gosh darn masterpiece with me right now. Yes, the spatula fell on the floor and I'm gonna have to clean it off. But look at that. Look at how disgusting that looks, right? Like I said, it's not about presentation. It's about the flavor. Let's get it. Look at that. Just look at that. That thing looks amazing. It looks super edible. I would eat that every single day if I didn't run the risk of having, you know, type 2. Some people like to sauce up their omelets. Me, personally, I do not. So, if you want to... I'm sorry, I was looking for some hot sauce to be, like, contrarian to myself. But anyways, some people like to sauce up their omelets. I personally do not. So, I'm going to go ahead and start eating. And you guys, thank you for watching. Have fun, stay safe, and please do not touch the animals, okay? Thank you.